Hey everybody, welcome back to Breath of the Wild with the three hearts in the corner there.
Sick intro, dog.
Hey, they know what we're about by now.
Welcome back to the game that we're playing for you guys.
I'm
It's a game
Gaston,
that plays. Yeah.
Steve.
Hello.
Let's go do stuff. Oh,
Yeah,
this old
let's.
guy.
What a dick. Anyway, last time we did some Swords of Main stuff. We remembered a friend. I'll just keep it simple. People got mad at us. We got some Zora armor. We can swim better. And we're going to kill a Lionel so we can. Actually, we don't have to kill it. But we're going to go kill a Lionel to get some
Stuff.
more lightning arrows, yeah. So, just in case you kill that fox.
No, I never kill the fox. You know what I'm about.
That's fine. Anyway. Actually, I think the Zorbo is actually pretty good for this, too.
Is it?
Wow. Good shot.
Not as much.
He's gonna
die.
Shout out to the Falcon Bow.
Yo, the Falcon Bow is the best bow in the game. Except for the Great Eagle Bow, because kind of has to be.
I am partial to the Lionel bow, though, with the triple shot.
Bam.
I'm actually impressed, but, like, you're wasting a lot of time. And by time, I mean arrows.
I just wanted to get like a couple dudes out of the way.
I was actually wondering how deep that water actually was. Alright, wow.
I mean, if he's just gonna stand there.
No, I mean, I don't even blame you. I legitimately don't blame you. It's crazy. Anywho.
Don't take their terrible Lysol bows, by the way.
They're trash.
They are.
The only laser weapons you should ever take are the swords and maybe the spear if you need one.
I'll give you the spear.
Only if you need one. It's not terrible, but
oh, hey, by the way, we have Zora on. We can just jump up waterfalls now.
Super dope mechanic, not gonna lie. Dead.
That felt anticlimactic.
I mean, he did legit just die, so he didn't do anything special.
But he gave me a lot of arrows, so I appreciate it.
Yeah. So ignore this. Oh, never mind.
Yeah, we got
I thought you were gonna go straight to the You can for this part you just ignore the Divine Beast for the most part until you get the lightning arrows, which I don't think you need to fight it, right?
Nah, you need it.
Oh, do you? Okay. Well, regardless.
Now I can't buy a critical hit. This is great.
Seriously, hit him in the face, bruh.
I am.
Did you miss that one?
Gee whiz.
That was crazy. Anyway, you don't actually have to kill the light now. All you have to do is get 10 lightning arrows, and that's it. Really? Did you miss so bad you killed a fish?
I don't think I did. I hope I didn't.
Yeah, are you actually going to kill the Lionel this time, though?
Oh, yeah, I'm going to kill it. There's no reason not to, really.
I mean, there is.
Unless I think I'm going to die.
Exactly. But yeah, you can get a decent chunk of them without actually having to face it, so.
I mean, like, 10 of them are just on the way up.
Yeah. So we'll see if you can. You should switch armors, by the way. So you can take a picture without it just looking at you and going, hey, you cut that out.
That's what you meant.
Yeah, that's what I meant.
Actually, at this point in the game, this armor offers me a pretty decent chunk of defense.
Yeah, because you haven't. Did you upgrade this one to 2? I don't remember. Pretty sure you did, right?
It's all upgraded to 2. But honestly, it doesn't matter right now because I have 3 hearts, so I'm probably going to die on 1 hit anyway.
Right? Yeah, late game, this doesn't give you any defense. It's not really good for fighting things. But, you know, until then, we're just going to witness this line out.
Wherever it is.
Or not. Is that it over there? No. Watch it. Oh, okay.
Now it appears. I forgot that I had to like activate a thing. He does look pretty intimidating.
He doesn't even have any cool gear this time, though.
Nah, he's a basic dude.
So much like most Lynels in the game, they have super senses, and he knows he's behind this rock. But he doesn't know. He just, mostly knows. Which is a terrible explanation, but basically just means that if you do anything stupid, he's going to be like, hey, I see you behind this rock, boy. I don't know if that works.
God dang it.
Yeah, I was going to say. Just take a picture of him when he's, like, mad. Like right now. You could have done that, but you got scared. You do it right now. Really? Alright, that's fine. This ain't Pokemon Snap. Nice!
Yeah. This is actually a challenging fight if you want to be like a cool kid.
True.
Like that. I tried to parry it, and he was just like, what are you doing?
Did you have a shield? Well, it's gone.
Yeah, there you go.
You can just throw it. Because yeah.
Really?
I don't know why I just assumed you had better weapons, but yeah, you definitely don't.
Yo, he's kind of wrecking my shit right now.
Yeah, you got really greedy right there.
I did.
You can just throw the boomerang. It's about to break anyway.
Okay, so that one, they give you a lot of generousness.
You're just gonna ignore me every time I say throw your weapon.
Yeah. He killed whatever that fly was. It's dead.
Yeah. Well, his weapons may not be that great when you kill him, but...
Oh, so you can do this?
Yeah. You should have enough stamina to do it. Nice. It's like the base of his neck, in case you're curious. I'm legitimately surprised he hasn't broken your guard shield yet.
Yeah, it's
land on his sword. Ah, see, wouldn't that have been cool if you could actually do that?
It would have been.
Pull a Dark Link on this guy. It doesn't matter.
Now I'm mad. I didn't think he'd die from that. I'll thank you for my wood, though. He chopped it up really nice for me.
Oh, you get one of everything. I forgot. I didn't even notice he had the bow on his back.
Yeah, you get to keep all his weapons, which helps a lot. Also, he himself drops 10 shock arrows. I almost call them thunder arrows, bro.
I mean, I call them lightning arrows all the time. So, yeah.
Should I get rid of one of these bows for the Lynel bow? Is it worth it?
Probably the Knight's bow. It's pretty trash.
I just like the way it looks.
It's not trash, but it's not as good as the Lynel one is.
Yep, this is where we live now. Pokemon Snap. So
yeah, you're basically trading the power for the shotgun spray.
Yeah.
I don't remember exactly how many shock arrows are up here, but
it's 20.
It's a chunk. Is it 20 total? Okay.
Yeah. Some of them are like through trees for some reason.
Yeah, it's pretty weird. And I'm pretty sure if it broke on the...
There you go.
Well, it broke on the ground, that's fine.
I mean, I was fine with it breaking. How many... Do you think it's possible to cut a tree down with a stick or a torch?
Probably. You just have to hit it a bunch. I'd imagine.
Also, are you interested in a scientific test?
What do you mean? Okay, for science, yeah.
So, fun fact. You could try to jump on this Divine Beast now. But if you've played Hyrule Warriors Age of Calamity, then you know that it has like a shield or whatever, right?
Mm-hmm.
Do you think that shield does damage? Because I don't remember.
I would suspect it just knocks you off. So, like you ragdoll, like when you hit other things that don't do damage, like when you hit a dragon.
Okay.
Or it counts as a solid object, and you just take fall damage and die.
Let's just find out. For science.
What if it doesn't even have a hitbox?
Oh shit. That looks
like a
so
dragon.
bad.
Looks just like a dragon. That's fine.
That looks so much worse than it actually is. Oh wait, I'm supposed to go right over here. There's side on.
Yeah, you're fine. Yeah, if you put on the you can swim faster.
That worked out.
I'd probably keep that on actually for this fight anyway.
No, I am. I might change bows though. Well, it doesn't matter.
Are you swimming faster?
Yeah, I am. Do you want to see it without it?
No, not really. Wow.
I know, right?
Never mind. Hope you don't drown.
No, I should be fine.
And actually, if you do drown, you'll probably just be on the cliff that you jump from anyway.
Which would probably be better. Although
What
I've
about
been
he's just watching,
just chilling. So hey, don't talk to him. Okay.
and then you drown.
Good job, Link. I think there's a treasure chest over here.
Pretty sure.
There it is.
He was gonna say, "Don't talk to him until you pick this up." But,
Yep.
You know,
I think it's
there's
just
just lots of
arrows.
stuff. It might be a bow.
Oh, it's a night shield. That's pretty good.
That is like the exact opposite of what I thought. You can
So-
drop the light out.
Yeah. Even though I hate the night shield because it looks so boring.
It does. But the only thing that's special about the light out stuff is that they all just do damage.
Yeah, you can hurt people with it.
Yeah, so that's cool and all, but not the most useful thing in the world as far as
Even though
playing the game is
this
concerned.
this basic sword is kind of ugly.
Is the attack power just like the shield strength? Is that just all it is? It does 18 damage when you smack them with it?
I think something like that.
Because that's not bad.
I'll just keep this on because it's already been damaged.
Yeah, Lionel couldn't break it though.
I mean, it is powered up. And there's like weird math about how shield durability and strength works. But yeah, I'm ready to... Hey, man. Are we ready? Do we have anything else we want to do?
Nope.
Okay, let's go.
Wonderful.
Wonderful. Got to get that Professor Oak schmarm in there.
Yeah.
This is actually pretty cool, though.
Yeah, it's like probably the most unique boss fight out of, not most unique, but a very unique boss fight as far as Zelda's games are concerned. Boss fight in quotes, though.
So, yeah, basically we need to ascend these waterfalls and then shoot the pink orbs with lightning.
Yep.
Which is fine.
Yeah, but in the meantime, while we're trying to do that, Ruta is going to be shooting us with
Everything?
ice.
I do like the idea of having a water mount. And I feel like it'd be a cool thing to revisit even if you don't ride Sidon in the future.
Well, yeah, because I think the only other game where there's something like this is Oracle Seasons, because Dimitri can swim. So you use him before you get the foot first.
So fun fact, don't waste your arrows on this.
Yeah. So you can shoot these back. Reflect them back, but you can just do that cryonis as well. Or cryosis, whatever fudge.
I don't know why I like him flipping backwards.
Yeah, I don't know why you did it either.
So I'm not gonna lie, you can get a lot of these if you just like, wow, if you don't miss like a bomb.
Yeah, I was going to say.
Where you
You
at?
should be able to.
You can get 4 of them in a run.
Yeah. It's okay.
Sidon, aid me!
But then
He
was there
did
to-
not.
My bad, Link.
So let's not die. So yeah, don't dilly-dally while you're up there, because the elephant, the Varuta does not give a shit about how long you're in the air.
Yeah, it's got ice lasers, so it doesn't actually care. These are actually. I wonder if they did it on purpose. If they have these on the water surface, so you can just mess up.
Probably. But it's a cool little thing.
Yeah, I enjoy most of these fights. The only one that I don't like, surprise, surprise, is Viridania, because that junk is boring.
Sure is.
Like, I want to get mad about it, but I'm not going to. It's just not as good as the other three at all.
No, it's not. Like, this one, I feel like is the most well done. Like, with the ambiance and music and the speed and everything. And then Vadnaboris and Vadmeadow are probably tied.
Yeah, I mean, I like the whole flying thing for Vadmeadow, but you don't get to move around a lot in that one because you're basically just falling. There's not a lot of
falling with style.
Yeah, but because you can't move horizontally very well, it's kind of it's limiting. It's still exciting and fun, but
it feels slow.
Like, if you could like glide and basically fly like Teba can, it'd be a lot more fun, I think.
I think I've always liked Vadnaboris more than this, though, because there's more control over where you go.
Yeah, that's what I mean for Vadmeadow. I just like the whole being in the air part.
Yeah.
Best of luck. Nice job cutting off the.
Actually, question: you can get the lightning armor before you can grab, before you fight Vadnaboris, right?
Oh yeah, because you just need to find those shrines. Or
yeah, does that work on Vadnaboris' lightning though?
It doesn't work on Vadnaboris. It just severely lessens the damage.
But if you have all three, isn't it immunity though?
Not to Vadnaboris.
That's what I was asking.
I've tried it before. He still does pretty significant damage.
Okay.
You just might not die in one hit.
Interesting. Okay.
That's why Vadnaboris' lightning is fancy and purple instead of normal and blue.
Or green. Like Urbosis is.
Yeah.
Oh, Urbosis' Fury is green. Hers isn't. Ganonblight's is green, though. I'm sorry. Thunderblight Ganon is green.
Well, yeah, he's got evil lightning.
Yeah, green has always been sort of a evil color.
All right. So it is our first Divine Beast, ladies and gents. I'm going to take this ridiculous hat off.
It's not even that bad.
It's just kind of not as cool.
If you had, I think if you had the whole thing on, it'd be fine.
Snap, hold up. Our ghost wife is talking to us. I'm sorry, our ghost fiance.
Fans. You know, we talked about it last time, but like I don't really get a threat from this thing at all.
I mean, none of them are really that threatening.
Yeah, if they had played it up that it had flooded the area,
or if the area was already flooded,
yeah, then I think that would make more sense.
Are we coming up to a point where Skyward Sword did something better than this game?
Skyward Sword does one thing better than every game, I think.
Oh, it's the final dungeon. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, in general, if we collectively speaking, if we take all the dungeons in, okay, I guess I can't say collectively because these are all better than the worst dungeons in Skyward Sword. But I would say the best dungeons in Skyward Sword are better than the best dungeons in any other Zelda game.
Oh yeah, that's not even a question.
Yeah, like basically, as much as I like these Divine Beasts, they're
next level. They're next level easy compared to Skyward Sword.
Yeah, like the mechanics they put in Skyward Sword, those are just phenomenal. Like right down to the time stones, like
time stones, dude. The sand ship by itself is already better than every other dungeon, excluding the Stone Tower Temple from Majora's Mask.
Yeah. And that's an outlier in Zelda history because every other dungeon up to that point is just like, eh. They have decent flavor, but that one's got a good flavor and mechanic wise.
Like straight up, it's if you ask me,
sure,
the Stone Tower Temple is the single greatest dungeon that Nintendo has ever designed ever.
Absolutely not. I will not ask you that. You can take your answer back. Thank you.
You don't think the Stone Tower? Okay, you tripping? I see you tripping out here.
Why do you, no, okay, because think about it like this, okay?
Uh-huh.
What makes a dungeon, I would say, are, in terms of design, I mean, what it looks like, by the way, music, ambiance, we're just going to call that flavor.
Yeah,
okay?
that's fine. That's flavor.
And lore, right?
Flavor
That's
and
all
lore.
flavor.
Yeah, I'm with you.
And then it's got it's got a mechanic or puzzles, you know.
We'll say the
gameplay.
challenge of
Okay.
the gameplay.
Well, because that challenge would imply a difficulty level, and I don't care about how hard it is. I just care about what it is.
That's fair.
Unless you want to include difficulty as a different category.
We can include that as like the bonus like tiebreaker.
Sure. Okay, sure. Right. So, I would hazard personally.
Oh wait, one more thing.
Sure.
This may go into what you define as flavor, but I think you also got to include the enemies that you fight.
That is fair. That's absolutely fair. That includes the boss as well, of course.
Yeah, and that's why. Look, I will grant you that the Stone Tower Temple loses points because the final boss is stupid.
Correct.
I will grant you that 1,000%. However, both mini bosses are cool as shit.
Okay, I will grant you that. That is true.
Even though one of them does not matter lore wise.
You know what's funny? I forgot about something because the dungeon I think is the best suffers a similar issue with the final boss. Is hot trash.
And
Like
what's that?
super. I think the Sandship is the greatest dungeon they've ever
you're
made.
right. You're right.
But the issue is the same thing because
the final
like,
boss is stupid.
Twinmold is bad, but Tentalis is booty butt cheeks. Okay,
Yo, I'm sorry.
and I'll say the difference is this: Twinmold doesn't really make any sense for the dungeon.
Yeah, because it's just two
right?
worms for no reason.
It doesn't really make any sense. But I will say Tentalis is super cool up until you see it. And even when you see it, it still makes sense that it would be there in the first place.
Yeah.
Right? Because you time shifted the entire area, and now you've got this squid whose theoretically remains would just be under the ship somewhere.
But why isn't it just us? Like, come on, man. Even Super Mario RPG had you fight a legit squid.
And it's actually a good boss, too.
Yeah.
That's the thing. Like, I feel like they
It
could have
just
done better.
occurred to me that the sand ship steals one of its main mechanics from Super Mario RPG.
I don't know. Steal's just a strong word.
Well, it didn't steal. I'm lifted.
But it does do the thing with the tentacles. You're right. But in Zelda, it's better than a Mario RPG.
Oh,
but regardless,
1,000%.
so if we're gonna compare them, right?
Yeah.
So lore wise, like flavor wise, the only thing the Stone Tower Temple has, not over something, but in general, that I think that is good, is I think it has good lore, but that's it. And it looks cool, I'll say. It definitely looks cool. The music is definitely good. I'll give it that. But like, as a cohesive theme behind stuff, it really only benefits from being in Majora's Mask. Because its morbid flavor just matches the rest of the game.
Dude, I disagree with you because... So you're telling me that you don't think that a Stone Tower Temple guarded by a castle full of undead royal guards...
Okay, Iconic Castle doesn't count as the...
It doesn't, but they're the ones that defend it, and that's part of its lore.
You know what? Okay, sure. I think that's super cool. But...
I'm not saying that Iconic Castle counts as a part of it.
I know what you mean,
that
though.
they're
but
part
yeah,
of it.
I have to take it into consideration as part of the lore of the entirety of Stone Tower Temple, which is fair. I completely agree. That's right. I would say that yes, that is really cool. That is super cool. It's dope. But then the question I would have is, what is the Stone Tower Temple? Was it for? Was it do?
I mean, what does the sand ship do?
Well, see, the lore behind Sand Ship is really simple. It's not really deep. It's a pirate ship. That's it. It's an ancient pirate ship. That's it.
I'd argue that the sand.
I'm not saying it was. I wasn't comparing them, saying that one was better than the other. This is a critique specifically of Stone Tower Temple. I'm saying it's not very cohesive, and therefore it suffers.
I would argue that the sand ship is not even the best dungeon in Skyward Sword. Because I would argue that what is it called? Triforce Keep is.
Really?
Yeah. The one where you literally can reshape it as a central mechanic?
Yeah. So I think that has the best mechanic, but like overall it's pretty weak sauce, bro.
You know what? It does include stuff from the Fire Temples in those games. And those
are the worst.
Butt cheeks.
Yeah. So okay, because I was thinking that too, but then I had to consider like, there's for people who don't know, there's a church just on the outside of this thing's trunk.
There's a beacon or whatever they're called too.
Yeah. I would agree that that's probably it's a really good dungeon, but thematically it's pretty whack. You're in a statue, and for some reason you can shuffle it around.
I'll give you that. That
like,
looks
why is
ridiculous.
It's super bad. Like, why is it there? It doesn't make any sense. It's super cool, well designed, like the mechanic, and that's like probably the inverse of what I think a lot of Majora's Mask has a ton of flavor, but I found that a lot of the central mechanics behind the dungeons are weak.
That's fair.
Except for Stone Tower Temple. I love that mechanic. It's actually really cool.
Are you saying you don't like having literally just a mechanical, like, water filtration factory place thing?
Yeah, it's dumb, and also it doesn't make any sense. But as far as like that goddess statue is concerned, great mechanic. The flavor on that is pretty weak. Like, it doesn't make any sense. It's terrible, to be honest. Yeah, since we're just comparing the two things, though, back to what I was saying, though. I think I should just say this at the beginning. Both the sand chip and the stone tower are lacking in like flavor that is well done, I think.
Yeah.
With the power chip being way too simple, and then the wow.
Well, we saved it. We're not dead.
Yeah. You can still get back inside, so you're fine. But anyway, and with the Stone Tower Temple being sort of, in my opinion at least, not very cohesive. Because, like, you get a whiz robe, which, by the way, I hate the whiz robes in Majora's Mask.
Oh, no, they're terrible.
Yeah, you get a whiz robe, and then you get the Garo Master, who is super cool, but why is he there?
Oh, because all his ninjas are there. Come on, man. I don't know.
Yeah, exactly. Like, I think you're correct, and I think the Garo do have a connection to the Stone Tower Temple, but I don't know what it is.
You know what? While I'm here.
And that's flavor-wise, at least. Obviously, the Stone Tower Temple has better music, though. Obviously.
I mean, yeah, I don't really remember the Sand Ship's music, to be honest.
Exactly. It's a fault of the game, I think, in Skyward Sword. A lot of the game has sort of forgettable music.
Yeah.
I just remember ones that I like. Like, I remember what the Sacred Realm songs are, because I love those puzzles. But
yeah,
a lot of music
I do too. That makes sense. Yeah, but that whole soundtrack is a little too ambiatic to be memorable. Excuse me. Which is fine.
Well, it's the same thing with this game, right? I don't remember most of the music. I just remember the songs that are in this game. And there's like 5 of those. So,
I mean, yeah, I would assume that in this game you probably only remember like 5 songs.
Hyrule Castle.
Yeah, everybody remembers Hyrule Castle.
Molduga, Vanaboris, Ruta.
Yeah.
And then Ganon.
And Terry Town.
And not even Terry Town, and then the final Ganon.
By the way, it's the worst weapon ever. I hate it.
Isn't it stupid looking?
Can't stand it. Hate it so much.
Don't even get to see it break. That's fine.
No, I hate that weapon. Don't ask me why. It's probably horribly irrational. I just don't like it.
I mean, I don't like it because it looks dumb. Get this axe spear out of my face.
I know, right?
Yeah. Anyway, mechanical too, by the way, because I'm not forgetting about this conversation, bro.
Oh no, that's fine. I just wanted to complain about that weapon since I found it.
Mechanically, though, I think the Sand Ship has a way better.
Do you like time travel more than flipping the world upside down?
Yeah, I shouldn't say way better. I just think it is better.
They're both really good, though.
Yeah, but I think because you can't use the flipping the world a lot, because if you did, it would get really cumbersome.
Yeah, I get what you
because mean. you can't use it to its full effect just because it would be super annoying. I think it's better.
Yo, what?
I just think it's better implemented in the Sand Ship.
I'm really upset with that. I didn't even do anything. It just threw me off.
Well, that's pretty funny. Well, you can kind of.
Good thing I'm gliding, right? That's how that works.
Yeah, seriously. Oh, you can grab this.
Oh, nice.
Nice. Okay. Do you have enough to make any of the weapons yet?
No, I don't think I'm anywhere close.
Because that sword is actually pretty solid.
I mean, I like all those weapons. I like to get the bow first. Because I feel like
the
the bow
bow
is the most useful.
That's fair. It's really crisp. Can't hate.
Okay, let's try this one more time.
For a third time.
I know, right? She whiz. This isn't even hard. The first time I messed up. The second time it just like glitched out on me. So, you know, whatever.
Yeah.
It is weird that even though you're so close to these other areas, if I were to like jump to that platform, it's out of bounds.
Yo, just stand back on the slanted thing. I think that'll probably be better.
Like back here?
Yeah. Because right now you're too close, man.
Gotta like that walking animation.
You ready to get pushed off again? No, you're good. Okay.
Alright, we did it.
Even though, if this was even remotely close to any sort of reality, this thing would be soaking wet and it'd be really hard to walk on it like that.
Or the movement of it would just fling you off. Because it's like, it's a giant machine moving pretty fast.
Yeah.
Oh, hey guys, who's ready for a boss fight?
Yeah, it was actually way quicker than I thought it was going to be.
Oh, dude, these divine beasts, if you know what you're doing, take no time at all.
Yeah.
Even
then, the first time I did it, Redania took me the longest.
Oh, yeah, just because it was dark at first.
Yeah, and even then, it wasn't, like, hard or anything.
Oh, you know what? It occurs to me, please, I won't forget, but make sure that I don't pick up the heart piece at the end of this boss fight.
Okay.
Although I guess technically I could pick it up and just convert it to stamina. Is that allowed?
Can you do that?
Yeah, because you only need to have a heart to convert it to stamina.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Alright, just don't... You can't not save the game, huh? Save the game before you... Nope, can't do that either. Because this isn't like...
You want to just look it up online real quick while I'm doing the fight?
Because I don't know if you can do that or not.
I'm 100% sure you can. But I also could be wrong, so maybe I'm not 100% sure.
If they had separate save files, it wouldn't matter.
You know what? I'm not going to use this pathetic tiny sword. Let's go hard in the paint. Actually, I'm actually really low on weapons now that I think about it. We might have to get a little creative for this. Whatever. We'll make it work. You ready?
I mean, I can't see what you're doing right now because I'm researching.
You're researching the Googles?
But I'm always ready.
That's an interesting debate. I wonder how people would rate the best Zelda dungeons. Like, I agree with you that Skyward Sword definitely has the most of the best ones. Because, like, we only talked about the Sand Ship and Triforce Keep. We didn't even mention the Ancient Cistern.
I was going to say, and I think for that one, it seems like you can.
Oh, for what, my question about the heart?
It just seems like you can.
Now, should we allow it? Because technically I'd have 4 hearts until I got to Hateno Village.
I mean, but you can warp to Hateno Village.
True. I could just see a bunch of people like, you have 4 hearts for 30 seconds. You cheated.
I mean, nah, I think that's fine.
Okay.
Anyway. Wow, he looks so bare bones without the flail he has.
Yeah. Age of Calamity definitely put some muscle on this dude's bones.
Yeah.
I get that in this game they're supposed to be like similar to their champion.
Yeah. And he's not really upside down like he is in that game either. Anyway.
You gonna do anything?
It's pretty straightforward. You can treat him like any other boss fight. It just has a second phase that you have to be aware of.
Yeah, the second phase is where he's kind of difficult because he moves a lot.
He'll ragdoll super hard.
Oh, glad I didn't throw it.
Yeah. But, you know, speaking of dungeons, I will say, I think one of the good things... You hit him in the face?
Wow, he ducked. And I died. That was a terrible...
You don't have any 30s left.
Oh my god.
Because the Lino killed
I
you.
was so surprised that he ducked the sword that I just like didn't move.
That's funny.
That's trash. That's trash play out of me. Trash play out of me.
Your death aside, I think a lot of the dungeons in Ocarina of Time have a lot of cool flavor behind them.
But that's really it.
Yeah. Because mechanically speaking, I think only... No, I don't really like any of them. They don't really have mechanics. They're all just like, hey, explore this place.
Yeah. Which is fine, but...
You'd expect that for the first 3D game, so...
Yeah.
It's not really a big deal.
But a lot of them have the best lore.
Yeah.
Well, not the best, but good lore.
Yeah, and there's a lot of stuff, like, if you look into it with, like, Zelda history in mind, a lot of it gets more interesting. Like, especially the Shadow Temple and Spirit Temple.
Oh, the Shadow Temple has my favorite lore.
Yeah, like, when you consider what it actually is, a lot of the stuff you can see just becomes really, really interesting. And then you couple that with some of the stuff you get in the bottom of the well. You know, it's all pretty solid stuff.
There we go.
Nice shot.
It actually did a lot of damage.
Yeah, because it's always a critical...
I don't know why that sounded so ridiculous.
It's always a critical hit when you do that. Phase 2, guys.
Yeah, this is the annoying phase, because now we gotta swim/jump. Nobody likes swimming/jumping.
He's gonna throw ice at you and stuff, but you can reflect it just like you can. Shout out to Morpha, by the way. But you can shout it out. I'm sorry, you can reflect them like you can the ones that Rita shoots at you, or break them. The same thing.
Or I can just shoot them.
Seriously. Oh, but speaking of flavor, because I forgot, because we kind of zoned out. Arbiter's Grounds has really solid flavor as far as Skyward Sword is concerned.
Nope, don't got time for that.
It's just that it suffers from having a really garbage final boss. And the spinner is like the dumbest Zelda item I've ever seen in my entire life. Even if it is my favorite weapon in the first Tower Warriors game.
Oh my... Okay, that's fine.
Red like
that's
a
fine.
book.
Good aim for him. Good job. Good job. You got me, you bum. Trash. I disagree.
With what?
That
you getting hit or the Skyward Sword thing? I mean, the Breath of the Wild. I mean, the Twilight Princess thing I just said.
Twilight Princess, the Arbiter's Grounds. The boss is so like goofy though.
The boss should have just been the Invisible Swordsman. Or some other thing that's imprisoned in a real way. Instead of whatever the heck Star-Lord is. How?
Don't worry about it.
How?
And then I didn't... Okay.
You're way too far away for that. Anyway, that's why the line bow is the best.
It's pretty good.
30 damage a pop on this. Well, every single shot. If you get all three. Or it's 30, but whatever.
Don't know why they gave that to me, but sure.
Skyward Sword was the one after Twilight Princess, right?
Yeah.
No, Wind Waker.
That's right. Yeah, Wind Waker, those dungeons are boring. I just like the Wind Dungeon because I like the boss.
Tower of Gods is... Okay.
Tower of Gods is okay. I just hate the sailing parts at the beginning. That's really it.
No, that's fair. Because it's pretty slow since there's no actual wind. So, I get that. Try not to die. Nice.
Get on the platform, Link.
I will say one of the things that happens as far as like Link to the Past style games and 2D Zelda games go.
Yeah.
I feel like you end up with a lot of those dungeons being really samey just because there isn't a lot you can do. You know?
Yeah, that's true.
You could probably just kill him. Don't drown.
I thought about it.
You can actually kill him with this.
Oh, I forgot about this.
Yeah, you dead. Shields up. Nice. You're just drowned, by the way.
That's fine. Drowning is fine.
Waste time. He said it. It doesn't matter.
Nah, we're not going out like that again.
So, in case you guys were curious, the reason he's having trouble getting out of the water is because you can't climb stuff when you're dashing underwater. That's what keeps happening. Okay, one more.
Good job, Lynel Bow. And that's why we made that switch, because the silver bow wouldn't have done shit. Oh, so he looks like a gross worm.
Well, I think they're going for like parasite flavor with these things, right?
Yeah.
They do a pretty good job. Because they're all really gross. Except Thunderblight, he's cool.
No, Thunderblight's legit cool, because Thunderblight just looks like an old hobo swordsman.
Right?
But we are talking about other dungeons. Wind Waker, I think, game for game, is the worst in terms of dungeons.
I have to agree.
Because they're all really straightforward. They're all like... They kind of have that Mario thing going on where it's like... Fire, water, ice, wind, earth.
I mean, literally, yeah.
I mean, the coolest one is maybe the... Did we agree that I should pick this up and just transfer it?
Yeah, I do.
Okay, so we're gonna do that.
Yeah.
So don't hate me. I know I picked it up. Leave me alone. We're gaming the system right now. In fact, we can go do it right now. How about that?
Yeah. Should have had you save the game before you did that.
Yeah, I think it saves automatically, but...
Oh, doesn't matter.
You're correct. We probably should have. Just so that nobody can look at a cutscene and be like, he cheated. No.
Right? Because I guess... Alright, since we're going to go back to the Woodmaker thing. Like, those dungeons are super...
They're kind of boring.
They're pretty easy, too.
Like, I actually prefer everything outside of the game. Relatively speaking.
Yeah, I actually enjoyed, like, the whole treasure hunting part. Looking for big octos to kill. That was pretty hype.
Yeah.
But yeah, overall the dungeons are pretty whack. Because most of the bosses are whack too. Like,
yeah, I think that's why I like the Wind Temple so much, because the boss is so much fun.
Okay, look, I'll give you that, but I love fighting Jahala.
I mean, you got that.
Giant Podu.
You got that. I just hate that I have to throw him first.
That's fair.
It's like, yo, I did this in Link's Awakening already, man. Come on.
Yeah, but that's a breakable pot, though.
I mean, what's the difference? Like, mechanically. It's like the same
That's fair,
thing.
I guess. That's fair. Because, like, I'll mean, what? That Goma is the best Goma, right? Which, again, doesn't really mean a lot.
In
but,
Wind Waker?
Yeah. Because Armor Goma's trash. Every other Goma is super easy.
Yeah, that's, yeah.
So it's like, that one is actually, like, a very, very unique one. Mainly because of the lava and stuff, but, you know, they did a pretty good job.
Oh, I ran right past him.
Sure did.
So, hey, by the way, there's a statue here. Lets you trade your health and stamina. Which, if we decide to get the Master Sword, this is probably how we're going to do it.
Yeah. So right now, what, you have...
Oh, I don't need money. The first time he does it for free.
No. Yeah, it's 200. No, it's like 100, I think.
He gives you 100 rupees every time you give him something.
It's
and then to
120
buy it back, it's 120, yeah.
Yeah.
Why is this thing even here, though? It seems like it's in kind of an open spot.
Just looking shush.
Ugh.
Ouch. Nice, perfect. Okay, so we can do that a couple of times for free.
Yeah.
And for free, I mean, like, we just have... Why is it a quest? I guess so you can not forget that it's there.
Probably. Just so you don't lose a heart for no reason.
Yeah.
Give me stamina.
I wish they would explain this. This game has a whole lot of that going on.
Oh, where they don't really explain it in world.
Yeah. Like, legitimately speaking,
yeah.
the Lost Temple still gets on my nerves. But it's whatever.
You said which temple?
Lost Temple.
Oh,
The giant goddess statue.
Yeah, you're right.
There's barely anything. I don't think there's any lore surrounding it at all.
No, not really.
You just get the the Hero of the Wild armor there.
Yeah, that's it.
There's probably something else there I can't remember. You can pray there, which is cool.
Nah, that's the only thing that's there. That's it.
Oh, we have to talk to King Dorfin?
Yeah, I just clicked the wrong thing. I clicked the waypoint, not the actual travel thing. Which is fine. Let's go see our ghost fish fiance, excuse me. Our ghost fish fiance. That's the name of the episode.
Ghost fish fiance?
Yeah.
Isn't a ghost fish a real thing?
I don't know. Probably.
Let me check.
So yeah, we're best in our dress clothes for the ghost wife. You know, gotta look presentable.
A ghost fish. It's a black ghost knife fish is a thing. And it's just got it's a long fish with manta-like fins.
Interesting. Since we're royal guardsmen in this outfit, this makes sense, right?
Pretty cool, yeah.
Even though I don't get why there's black and red weaponry with blue, gold, red, and white. Whatever.
Yeah, so this was before the DLC, but I always thought that the Royal Guard stuff was for Sheikah people.
That would make sense.
Who were part of the Royal Guard, right? So they wouldn't have the Sheikah armor instead. They'd have different armor. So I was like, okay, we don't have the armor, but we get the black and red weapons.
Yeah.
Cool. But no, we don't.
But we look cool, though. We do look official, even though the gloves are trash.
Yeah, the boots are fine, but the gloves throw me off, dude.
Yeah, I think the gloves should be black and probably smaller. But whatever.
Yeah. If they didn't flare out, or if they were just blue, and sort of match the champion's tunic gloves, so you can hold the sword.
If it wasn't for the fact that I'd be incredibly hot and uncomfortable, I'd probably enjoy cosplaying in the Royal Guard outfit.
I mean, what? You'd be wearing rubber boots, too.
Yeah. Because I'm going to be honest with you. In my opinion...
Shout out to Quentin Tarantino for that shot, by the way.
Nice. In my opinion, nobody looks good in Link cosplay. Ever.
Fair.
They don't have the right body... just nobody looks good in it. The hat looks dumb. Wearing a tunic as a grown person in reality looks stupid. It just never looks good.
Yo, tell him again, man. Tell him again.
Which is why, even though Link is arguably my favorite video game character ever, never would dress up as him in his normal outfit.
It's pretty ironic, right? Because they set out to make a character who wasn't cool, but they made a character who was cool, but in real life is not.
Right? Yeah. In real life, Link, he looks dumb.
So
no matter what game it is.
Yeah. Anyone wearing those clothes will look super stupid.
Even in this game. He has everything that would make you side-eye a person in real life. He's got a man ponytail. He's got side bun ponytails.
He has a rat-tailed Jedi thing going on.
Oh, you're right.
That Anakin Skywalker had, dude.
Oh, shit.
He's not as long, but dude, same thing.
He's got, hoop earrings that don't match anything he's wearing.
True.
He just... if this was real life, he would look so stupid.
Agreed.
He has that ridiculous hat.
I can say shout out to this game for just changing his outfit.
Yeah, I like the outfit change. He needed it. But it's still a tunic at the end of the day. And it looks even worse in this game because it's a short sleeve tunic.
Are you talking about
the champion's
tunic?
Yeah.
Okay, that's the hero thing. Yeah.
Yeah, the champion's shirt, whatever it's called. Yeah, it's a short sleeve thing. He just has, for lack of a better term, he has Under Armour with tape wraps around his arms.
That is 100% fair. And also, I would have to agree that,
Also, I've seen this cutscene for 4 years, and I still don't know. Does Ruta just melt into the water? Is that its thing? How did it cross? How did it cross the dam? How did it go through this narrow river to get to the top of this mountain? It had to walk.
If if we assume that, and it walks up here too, but that's just a mountain.
I mean, I get that they skipped it because it'd be really boring to watch it walk for like 20 minutes.
Yeah.
But I still just want to know how it got out of the reservoir.
So if we assume, how'd they build the dam anyway?
Yeah, like where can it step to get up here?
And it definitely rose out of that water.
It's like they never really explain that power. It just kind of shows up here. Same thing for Vodnaboris, now that I think about it. It's in the desert, but somehow when it shoots its target laser sight thing, it like walked up to an isolated plateau. It's like, how? When?
Yeah, if you do elemental stuff, it would make more sense.
Vah and Vah Rudania actually makes sense.
Oh yeah, because Vah Meadow just purges itself. Like you can see it happen. And
Vah Rudania just climbs out of the volcano it's in.
Yeah, it can crawl on anything anyway. So it's like, I would have no question about how it's traversing the terrain, considering like that's its ability.
Yeah, it's got the like Batman roll cage thing going on.
Exactly.
It's the
it
tumbler.
Makes sense. Like freaking Naboris, that thing can't climb anything at all ever.
Maybe it climbs like the Devil Joe.
With its neck.
Yeah. By the way, Monster Hunter, love the series. We've been playing it since Monster Hunter 3 in like 2015 or whatever.
Is that when 3 came out?
No, it probably came out before then, but 3 Ultimate I feel like came out around then.
It was 13, right?
Might have been earlier. I know it had to be like 13 or 14.
Let me check.
At the earliest. That's at least when we started playing it.
Yeah, because we didn't. It came out in 2011, by the way, but we definitely didn't play it when it came out. I didn't for sure.
Yeah, nah.
So it would have been 2013, I think.
Okay. Also, we get Mipha's Grace. It's a free fairy.
Gotta keep that on.
Yes, because I feel like it has the same effect as dying with a fairy.
That's right.
It's like I still died. You saw it happen. It's still embarrassing. But you know.
Wow, you have nothing. Go collect your weapon, dude.
Yeah.
Go collect the spear.
Oh, dude, who you telling? I'm literally about to. So I'm gonna be honest. I hate the way that shield looks.
The night shield?
It's just I just don't like it. It's a trash shield.
Yeah, it's garbage. I'd say throw it away. Actually, hang on, that didn't look too bad.
Oh, with the beret?
No, with the stop. Stop.
Yeah, okay. Okay, I was about to say.
With the boots. I have to actually, I don't remember what it looked like. You have to put them back on, but yeah.
Oh, I'm not going to talk to him because I don't feel like wasting time. If you give him 10 Luminous Stones, he gives you diamonds.
Yep.
It's a good way to make money.
But you want the Luminous Stones so you can get Luchador armor.
Oh, that's true. You're not wrong. Before I go up there, though.
Oh, you got to get the boots.
Yeah, let's complete our side quest and get the rest of this armor.
Which gives you the spin attack, right?
No, we already got that. I forget what the flippers do.
It just makes you better. You just swim better. So it's swim stamina down and speed up, I think.
Something like that, yeah.
What a garbage picture.
Yeah, it's a pretty bad picture. I'm going to get a better one, but who cares? She's afraid of it regardless. It won't.
Because it's dead. Oh, I guess it comes back to life, though.
I mean, just wait for the next blood moon. Some poor Zora who's trying to jump off of that cliff anyway is going to get it. But that's none of my business. Just saying. All right, so let's go up here.
Actually, you can do 2 things.
Yeah. Oh, because, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
So yeah, let's go up here and get our thing first. Now that it's sunny and Zora's domain again.
Yeah, thank God it's suffering.
I know. Oh my God, we can climb things. Was it really a trial so much as like a thing I had to do to make sure nobody else died?
Yeah. You're welcome still, but it's kind of rude, bro.
Yeah, like no problem, but like I didn't just come over here because it was a test. On a random note, my dog picks the absolute most inconvenient places to sleep sometimes.
He's like right under your chair?
Yeah, like I'm in an office chair with wheels for the audience. He is literally sleeping with his face about an inch away from one of the wheels.
That's pretty funny.
And he's like in a little semicircle around the chair. It's amazing.
Do you have your computer tower under there or something?
Oh, no. He's like on a blanket that's just near it's like next to my desk.
Oh, okay.
You know, he got his spots and whatnot. But he has slid ever so slightly off of his spot and is now under my chair pretty much.
So that's
Fun fact, everybody's dialogue changes if you do already have the Master Sword.
yeah,
Should I ask what sword or just say like, yeah, you're right?
perhaps. We're heroes.
Also,
Well, I guess you would know that. But you didn't have it when you met him, did you?
no. Well, actually, I don't know.
Well, no, you do.
I guess. Oh, yeah, you're right. Because when you do Battle of the Champion, you already have it.
There's a whole thing with Mifa going like, "Hey, you got this sword."
Yeah, it actually makes Mifa look pretty badass. Which I think is the thing I like about Age of Calamity, is that she's actually really good.
Which was surprising because when I played this game, I thought she was super weak. Like I really, the whole time, I questioned why.
If we're really gonna talk about
she could
this,
fight at all.
if we're really gonna talk about this, the champions get beat by the Blights, right?
Sure.
How did Daruk lose?
Yeah, that's never gonna make sense.
Like,
Because
you're
they say
impervious. You're impervious to lava,
Mm-hmm.
and you have an impenetrable shield.
Sure.
I feel like you would just. I mean, maybe he just got tired and fought to a stalemate and then died. I'm just wondering.
See, because come on, Sidon, that's not cool, bro. Anyway, like, I feel like the only way it's possible is if when they say he's got an impenetrable shield, they're just lying.
Oh, it's like Age of Calamity, where like a few things can knock you out of it.
Yeah, well, actually, even then, nothing can knock you out of it. Age of Calamity.
No, there's a couple like super strong moves that can. They won't do damage. They won't do damage, but they'll cause them to stagger out of it.
They break your guard. Okay.
Yeah.
I'll take your word for it, but I don't know. Anyway,
we really got like no weapons.
it's fine. There's a shrine up here you can get. That's what I was talking about.
That's
what
where
we were talking about.
Going. Yep.
Okay.
So before we end the episode, we're gonna go. Oh, didn't know that was there. And it was useless.
Well, you can drop the Night Shield if you don't want it.
I don't.
Even if it is worse than the Night Shield. Take a picture.
I will.
That's an aggressive kick link.
Now we match.
Hooray!
All right, we did it.
I think that's labeled improperly, though. It should just say garbage.
I mean, look, if you ask me.
Yeah. I mean, obviously, it's definitely form over function because it looks like trash, so therefore it is trash.
Oh, look, dude.
I don't care how much defense it is.
In a game where I only have 3 hearts and will die in 1 hit anyway, I don't give a shit what shield it is. I want to look cool. That's it.
I mean, basically.
Or match like I do now.
Well, minus the clothes.
Don't worry about the pants.
Like, I know the only reason you have it on is because you want to go up the waterfall and you're just going to change back later, but...
Correct. Look, as long as you know, it's fine.
Yeah, I know how it goes.
Oh, so it turned nighttime pretty quick, it feels like.
Yeah.
Also, do we ever come to a... You know what? We should just be one of those people. We should just make a top, like, 5.
Okay. We should, actually.
Yeah, dude, I need to learn how to edit and steal footage from stuff. And then, we'll be all over that.
Edit and kill his dust. Oh, my God.
So, look, there's an easy way to do this, and there's an annoying way to do it. Because I don't have Revali's Gale, I'm going to have to do it the annoying way.
The annoying way is to... It's not that bad, to be honest.
Nah, it's just hard to line it up. You know?
True. Yeah, true.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, kill that guy.
You thought.
I mean, did he, though? He just kind of looked at you wrong. I'm a fan.
How did that one get away?
Why did he let go?
You bum. I guess because the wood blew up.
Oh. Can you set that on fire?
Oh, you know what? I did not even know this was over here. Yeah, you
Didn't
can.
either. Interesting.
So, yeah, fun fact. You don't actually have to jump from the top of the waterfall. It just needs to be high enough to make an impact.
Yeah.
So, look, it looks like I'm right over it, right?
You got to move forward a little bit, but yeah. This should be good.
Okay, we did it.
Yeah.
I'm glad it didn't kill me.
I thought you were about to
I
die.
completely forgot that it could. It's a good thing I have Mifa's grace.
Yeah, I had an issue with that too.
Dude, I've missed it so many times that I've actually broken that trident before.
Yeah, because you have to be at least relatively close to the center. So even if you hit it and you're on the edge, sometimes it just doesn't work.
Yeah, for anything that requires you to like be on it, you have to at least be on the top, like round platform part.
Yeah.
Or it won't count. Also, all of a sudden we have a lot of Zora weapons.
Yeah, well, it's gonna happen.
Also got
You should
power eat them apples.
Do baked apples give you more? It goes to half, right?
I forgot he died. Thanks.
Did he have a? No, he didn't.
He had 10 arrows though, so
Yeah.
it's helpful at least.
God knows you don't want that garbage bow. Have you mentioned it's trash, you guys?
Yeah, don't get Lizo bows. They don't have a good fire rate. They don't have good fire distance. They're decently powerful, but that's it.
Yeah. They're not even cool boomerangs.
And they look ugly too.
Yeah, they do.
Like enemy stuff looks really ugly.
Yeah, okay, most of it, but the tri boomerang is the stuff.
I mean, I just like it because it's good and it's a boomerang, but it's kind of weird looking too.
I like the way it looks. It's fine.
Oh, I didn't say I didn't like it. I just said it's kind of weird.
The really was for the 100 rupees.
Oh yeah, nah, that's BS.
Like that went through me.
I
thought it
feel
was
like,
else.
look, I just fought for my life. I deserve more than 100.
Yeah, give me an ice spear, bro, or like an ice sword.
Yeah, an ice sword would be nice. I like the frost blade.
Oh, speaking of which, you should probably look. This is just me.
Mm-hmm.
You should hang up the ceremonial trident because you won't need it ever again.
No, I will. That was my plan.
Okay, we're on the same pitch.
Yeah. I was trying to wait till I got a little bit more money so I could like hang out more stuff.
Well, you're gonna be a minute because you have to get your Gerudo Desert now.
Yeah. Actually,
That's like a whole thing in itself.
I'll see if I can sell some stuff while we're back in Hateno, and then we'll see what we can create and hang up. Maybe we can put a door in our house. That'd be nice.
Oh, yeah, that's right. I'm trying to remember why I didn't have one, but I forgot they were tearing it down when you said you were gonna buy it.
It is kind of funny though. I think by the time you're done, you end up spending around 2,000 rupees.
It's pretty expensive.
Actually, yeah, by the time you're done, you probably do spend like 5,000 because you got to buy the thing too.
Yeah, one of the I will say probably again by virtue of being a Wii U game, also I think some of the best stuff in Breath of the Wild, I'll just say a good thing about this game are the mods you can get for it.
Dude, some of the mods are pretty solid.
One of which makes this house like
a mansion.
A really, really but just makes it like a really useful sort of home base kind of thing, right? You can use the stable to board horses. They add a whole bunch of like other things that I can't remember right now. I think you can repair weapons there too. There's a whole bunch of stuff that goes into that mod, and it was really, really, really good. Like it's not just like flavor stuff that people are modding. It's actual useful things. Like there's actually. I think it's what's it called? I think it's Breath of the Wild's Second Wind or something. Which like say what you want about the name.
Which is a terrible name, but yeah.
I think that's like a whole like sequel mod. I'm gonna double check. I'm not trying to tell stories out of school. You know what I mean?
No, that's cool. While you do that, I'm just gonna be over here.
Yeah, it's just a large DLC. Just adds a bunch to the game. Let me actually. I think it adds a couple, and by a couple I mean a lot, of shrines to it. So if you search it on YouTube, you guys can find it later. But there's a lot that goes into it. It's very interesting.
I mean, mods usually are.
Yeah, I think it adds like there are mass in it now. They put the gossip stones back, which say what you want is.
I mean, they're more of a lore thing to me. I never really used them. Also, shout out to these quotes. They're really funny. Well, not this one, but the other ones.
Yeah.
Of course, he would pick like the most direct one when I said it.
I know, the one that just doesn't make you sound like a liar.
I know, right?
There's only 2 of them here. They do a pretty good job, not gonna lie.
They do.
Sorry, I wasn't looking at the screen when you did what you just did.
Oh no, I
Did
just
you
did a
add-
weapon mount. I'm gonna
Okay,
just do
cool.
one more so that all the weapon mounts are there. Since I think you can only have 3.
Actually, are you gonna go to the desert first, or are you gonna head north?
I'm debating still.
I think you should go north, dude.
Why is
To
that?
Akala. I think you should go to Akala.
Well, I'm true.
Well, there's a specific dungeon I think we should get out of the way. And by dungeon, I mean it's basically just a shrine.
Oh, the maze?
Yeah.
That makes sense. Get a travel medallion, diamond circlet.
Yeah. Barbarian's Helm, I think, is in that one.
I don't remember which, but
Yeah.
yeah, it's good either way.
Yeah, there's a couple more you can get, but
There
you're
we go.
broke.
Just gotta put it in the middle.
Yeah.
Yes, I am broke. I'm very broke.
So he can grab one for the, because what I just like all the champions weapons. I just hang up there. Did not know it was down there.
I might keep Urbosa stuff, the sword,
Excuse me.
but I'll.
Yeah, I was gonna
definitely-
say the one that I actually use isn't the sword or the shield. I use Rivali's bow a lot.
Oh, I never use that.
It's actually super solid.
Of course,
that's why I
it
use
is.
it. And Urbosa's sword is like, for me, it's like a little bit stronger than the royal stuff, so I
Yeah.
usually don't use it. Actually, it might be weaker. It might be 32, and those are 36.
I don't remember. I just remember the shield is 48.
Yeah, I know the sword does have better durability than those royal weapons.
Do I have stuff that I can actually use to make things
To dye
black?
stuff black?
I don't think I do.
Well, I think you can use Lionel hoods. How many of those do you have?
I think Lionel Hooves are gray. Actually,
Are
where are
they?
these posters? It actually says it on one of these. Oh yeah, you're right. So Lionel Hooves and Truffles.
Oh, and Flint.
So
that's
I probably have enough to make one outfit black. So we gotta make this count. We gotta make this count, okay?
Okay.
So we definitely want the pants to be black, right?
Correct. Yes. Correct.
And you said this?
Yeah, I think that looks better black, honestly.
Me too. And
Can't get the sweatshirt. Maybe the bandana.
yeah.
Yo, if you could get a black sweatshirt,
I wish you could make the champion's shirt black.
Agreed.
Or really any color. If you're not a pigment of my imagination. Shut up.
That's not funny, bro.
Trash pun. But it's okay. I like how we defeated a boss and we're like, nah, let's go color our clothes now.
I mean, what else would you do?
Oh my
looking
god.
clean.
Trash.
I think
Trash. Nope. Video's over now. I'm just gonna go get some supplies off screen and we'll be back and change the color. I'm done.
Yeah, later.
Later, guys. See you guys later.